In a world full of noise and distractions, the greatest thing you can do for yourself is to focus on your growth and remain silent about your plans. True strength is not in words, but in actions. The more you speak about what you intend to do, the less energy you have to actually accomplish it. Silence is a weapon. It allows you to observe, to learn, and to grow without interference. When you stay quiet, you remove unnecessary judgment, avoid criticism, and allow your work to be your voice. Instead of seeking validation, seek excellence. Your actions will always speak louder than words. Discipline yourself. Every day, work towards your goal with relentless focus. Wake up early. Read, learn, train, and sharpen your mind. Do not waste time in meaningless conversations or temporary distractions. The world rewards those who are consistent, not those who make empty promises. Surround yourself with growth-minded individuals, and if you find yourself alone, embrace solitude. Solitude is not loneliness. It is the time when the strongest individuals build themselves. When you are silent, you give yourself space to think, to strategize, and to execute your plans with precision. Let your results speak. When the time is right, people will see your success, and you won't need to explain or prove yourself. The loudest person in the room is rarely the most powerful. True power lies in controlled speech and disciplined action. So focus on yourself, stay silent, work in the dark, and when the time comes, your success will shine brighter than any words ever could. Let your success speak for itself. In a world where people constantly seek attention and validation, the truly accomplished remain silent and let their achievements do the talking. There is an undeniable power in quiet, consistent effort. Those who spend more time boasting about their plans often fail to follow through, while those who stay focused on execution eventually rise above the rest. Silence in the early stages of success is essential because it shields your ambitions from unnecessary scrutiny and criticism. When you announce your goals to the world, you invite opinions, doubts, and sometimes even negativity that can shake your confidence. The more you talk, the more energy you waste explaining yourself rather than taking action. People who speak too much about their plans often fall into a false sense of accomplishment. The brain rewards them as if they have already achieved something, making them less motivated to actually work toward it. On the other hand, those who keep their heads down and focus on action build unstoppable momentum. Success is not something that happens overnight. It is a result of years of discipline, sacrifice, and perseverance. The most successful individuals do not chase recognition, they chase mastery. They understand that skills, knowledge, and expertise must be earned through effort, not simply talked about. Every day they wake up with a purpose, not to impress others, but to refine themselves. Their silence is not a sign of weakness or insecurity. It is a reflection of their unwavering commitment to growth. They do not feel the need to constantly prove themselves because they trust the process and know that in time their results will be undeniable. Another reason to let success speak for itself is that people often judge too quickly. If you announce your ambitions before you have made real progress, you expose yourself to unnecessary pressure. Others may doubt you, question your abilities, or even try to discourage you. Some people may not want to see you succeed because your growth reminds them of their own stagnation. By keeping quiet, you eliminate distractions and focus solely on what truly matters, your work. You do not need validation from others. You need results. There is also a psychological advantage to letting success speak for itself. When people do not see you coming, they underestimate you. This gives you the element of surprise. Many of the most successful individuals in history have worked in silence, refining their skills, learning from failures, and making strategic moves without drawing unnecessary attention. When their success became visible, it was already too late for anyone to stop them. They did not waste energy trying to convince the world of their potential. They simply became the best at what they did. Talking too much about your goals can make you dependent on external validation. If you rely on the approval of others to stay motivated, you will struggle when support is not there. True discipline comes from within. The strongest individuals do not need applause. They find motivation in their vision, in their hunger to improve. They work not for recognition, but because they are driven by an internal fire. They understand that the journey to success is often lonely, requiring patience, resilience, and the ability to keep going even when no one is watching. Letting success speak for itself also cultivates humility. Those who are truly great at what they do rarely feel the need to boast. They are secure in their abilities, knowing that recognition is a byproduct of excellence, not the goal itself. They do not seek to prove themselves with words, they prove themselves with results. And when success comes, they do not use it as an opportunity to look down on others. Instead, they remain focused on continuous improvement, understanding that growth never truly ends. When you let success speak for itself, you gain respect. People admire those who achieve great things without arrogance or the need for constant attention. They recognize authenticity, effort, and dedication. Instead of chasing temporary recognition, strive to create lasting impact. Your work, your achievements, and your discipline will tell your story far better than words ever could. So, stay patient, stay focused, and stay silent. Work tirelessly behind the scenes, master your craft, and let your results be the loudest statement you make. Building inner strength is one of the most valuable things you can do for yourself. It is the foundation of confidence, resilience, and success. Many people believe that confidence comes from external validation, approval, or recognition. But in reality, true confidence comes from competence, preparation, and mastery. When you build inner strength, you do not rely on others to lift you up, because you already have the ability to stand strong on your own. You become self-sufficient, capable of facing challenges, setbacks, and criticism without losing your sense of direction or self-worth. Inner strength is not something you are born with. It is something you develop through experience, discipline, and a commitment to personal growth. The first step in building it is to take full responsibility for your life. People often look for excuses or blame external factors when things do not go their way, but those with inner strength understand that everything they want to achieve depends on their own efforts. They do not waste time complaining about their circumstances. Instead, they focus on what they can control and take deliberate action to improve themselves. Challenges and adversity are an essential part of developing inner strength. Every difficult situation you face is an opportunity to grow. The more you overcome, the stronger you become. Those who avoid hardship or give up too easily never develop the resilience needed to succeed in the long run. Inner strength is built through persistence, through getting up every time you fall, learning from mistakes, and pushing forward despite obstacles. No one achieves greatness without struggle. The strongest individuals are not those who have never failed, but those who have failed repeatedly and refuse to give up. Discipline is another key component of inner strength. Many people look for motivation to take action, but motivation is temporary. It comes and goes. Discipline, on the other hand, is what keeps you going when you do not feel like it. It is the ability to stick to your commitments even when it is difficult, inconvenient, or uncomfortable. Those who develop inner strength understand that success is not about doing what is easy, it is about doing what is necessary. Regardless of how they feel, they wake up early, train their bodies and minds, learn new skills, and push themselves beyond their limits, not because they feel motivated every day, but because they have built the discipline to do so. Another important aspect of inner strength is emotional control. Many people allow their emotions to dictate their actions, leading to impulsive decisions, regret, and unnecessary stress. But those with inner strength have mastered the ability to regulate their emotion. They do not let fear, anger, or frustration control them. Instead, they remain calm under pressure, think logically, and make decisions based on reason rather than emotion. This ability to stay composed in difficult situations gives them a significant advantage over those who react impulsively. It allows them to navigate challenges with a clear mind and maintain their focus no matter what is happening around them. Building inner strength also requires embracing solitude. Many people fear being alone because they equate it with loneliness, but solitude is one of the most powerful tools for personal growth. When you spend time alone, you have the opportunity to reflect, to understand yourself on a deeper level, and to gain clarity on your goals and priorities. It allows you to detach from the noise of the world and focus entirely on your own development. Strong individuals do not need constant validation or social approval to feel secure. They find confidence in their own abilities and trust in their own judgment. Inner strength also comes from self-awareness. When you truly know yourself, your strengths, weaknesses, values, and goals, you become unshakable. You stop comparing yourself to others because you understand that your path is unique. You stop seeking approval because you no longer need it. You become confident not because others tell you that you are good enough, but because you have proven it to yourself through your actions and achievements. Those with inner strength understand that growth is a lifelong process. They never become complacent or assume they have reached their peak. They are constantly learning, improving, and evolving. They embrace challenges as opportunities to become even stronger. They know that the journey is never ending, and they welcome it. True power does not come from external recognition. It comes from within. It is built through discipline, resilience, self-awareness, and a relentless pursuit of self-improvement. When you have inner strength, nothing can shake you. You become unstoppable, capable of achieving anything you set your mind to. Avoiding distractions and negative influences is essential for anyone who wants to achieve real success. In today's world, distractions are everywhere. Social media, meaningless conversations, constant notifications, and entertainment designed to capture attention. At the same time, negative influences, whether they come from people or environments, can quietly sabotage progress. Those who wish to reach their full potential must learn to protect their time, energy, and mental space by eliminating unnecessary distractions and distancing themselves from anything that hinders their growth. One of the biggest reasons people struggle to stay focused is that they allow their attention to be pulled in too many directions. They wake up with good intentions, but quickly find themselves scrolling through social media, getting caught up in unproductive debates, or spending hours consuming content that does not contribute to their goals. This constant exposure to distractions prevents deep focus and meaningful progress. Success requires the ability to concentrate for extended periods, and this is only possible when unnecessary distractions are removed. Those who master their focus learn to control their environment instead of allowing their environment to control them. They set boundaries, create routines, and prioritize their most important tasks. Another major obstacle to success is the influence of negative people. Many individuals fail to recognize how much their surroundings shape their mindset and behavior. Being around people who constantly complain, make excuses, or doubt your potential can drain your energy and weaken your resolve. Negativity is contagious, and those who surround themselves with it often find themselves adopting the same limiting beliefs and habits. To succeed, it is necessary to be intentional about the people allowed into one's life. Surrounding oneself with disciplined, motivated, and growth-oriented individuals creates an environment that fosters success rather than stifling it. Some people resist eliminating negative influences because they fear being alone. However, solitude is far better than being surrounded by the wrong company. Spending time alone allows for self-reflection, strategic thinking, and personal development. It provides the clarity needed to make sound decisions and stay on the right path. Many of the most successful individuals have spent significant time in solitude, using it to sharpen their skills, refine their vision, and build the discipline necessary to achieve greatness. They understand that temporary loneliness is a small price to pay for long-term success. Another form of distraction that people often overlook is engaging in unnecessary drama or conflict. Many waste their time and energy arguing with others, defending their choices, or proving themselves to people who do not matter. This is a trap. Time spent in unnecessary conflict is time taken away from progress. Strong individuals know that not every battle is worth fighting. They choose their battles wisely and refuse to engage in anything that does not serve their greater purpose. Instead of wasting energy on negativity, they redirect it towards self-improvement and meaningful action. Avoiding distractions also means learning to say no. Many people struggle with this because they fear disappointing others or missing out on opportunities. However, saying yes to every request or invitation often leads to a scattered focus and diluted efforts. Every commitment should be evaluated based on whether it aligns with long-term goals. Those who achieve success understand that saying no to distractions is actually saying yes to their future. They guard their time carefully and invest it only in what truly matters. The ability to eliminate distractions and negative influences requires self-discipline. It is not always easy to break free from bad habits, distance oneself from toxic people, or resist the temptation of instant gratification. However, every time a person chooses discipline over distraction, they strengthen their ability to stay focused and productive. Over time, these small decisions compound, leading to extraordinary results. Success is not achieved through one big action, but through consistent, disciplined efforts over time. People who eliminate distractions and negativity from their lives find themselves operating at a much higher level. Their thinking becomes clearer, their energy increases, and their progress accelerates. They no longer waste time on things that do not matter. Instead, they direct all their efforts toward meaningful work and personal development. As a result, they accomplish more in a few years than most people do in a lifetime. In the end, success is not just about working hard, it is about working smart. It is about being selective with time, energy, and focus. It is about creating an environment that supports growth rather than hinders it. Those who master this skill set themselves apart from the rest. They become unstoppable, free from distractions and negativity, moving steadily toward their goals while others remain stuck in cycles of mediocrity. Success is not the result of one grand action, but rather the accumulation of small, consistent efforts applied over time. Many people look for shortcuts, quick fixes, or moments of extreme motivation to push them forward, but those who achieve lasting success understand that discipline is far more important than fleeting bursts of inspiration. Discipline is what allows a person to keep going even when they do not feel like it, and consistency is what ensures that progress is made every single day. Together, these two qualities separate those who succeed from those who merely dream of success.